Vast beaches. My apologies on taking so long to come back to streaming, but here we are. Let me go ahead and get data everything going and get the game launched. So, hope everyone's been good. So, let me get the game going and we'll get into it. Still munching on breakfast, so my apologies.
Team 17.
Sassy Chap Games. Date everything!
All right. Where did we last leave off? It's been a hot minute. Interesting. Know about those combination utilities. Okay. Come on. All right. Let's see what we got. Rebel's funny. Hey, Diana. Stuff, okay. Hold up. Troy, that's Troy. Oh my god, I did not realize that was Troy Baker. Troy Baker does a lot. Okay, I'm now starting to think about this thing right here. Because if that is what I think it is, it's related to my specs. Okay, so you're sassy with them and playful, and that's more. Okay, that tells me a lot right there. As far as how to get on their side about things. Okay. All right, so let's go back here for a minute. Do Edium Volt. Okay. Ally likes being smart. Okay. Okay. I still got a lot to go find, so perhaps we'll just focus on finding new ones for right now. Which again, I need the reverse. Yourself look good, look good in a strapless princess wedding style wedding dress. Yeah, I know. I'll change how it's sorted. I was just looking through things. Also, welcome in, Gretchen. Hope you're having a good morning. My apologies, I just saw that. Okay, let's see. Beverly, Bar, Shuttlecock, Sporting Goods, scanner in the gym. Tell you what, let's go take a look at the gym here. Is this anybody? No. Okay, so Kristoff's tribute. What about this? Who's here?
A well-muscled athlete stands before you, shifting restlessly from one foot to the other.
You're good.
There's a strange air of anxiety to her, despite the broad smile plastered on her face. She seems a little too happy to see you.
Hey, what's up, dude? How are you? Hell yeah, Brosafino, that's what I'm trying to hear! Oh, I can't believe we're, actually talking now, dude. You've walked past me 1,000 times and never even looked at me, but that's totally okay. After all, I don't do this for the recognition. I'm just a humble shelf trying to grab life by the horns. Gotta carpe that diem, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, Drywall! I almost forgot to tell you my name. I'm breathing just fine, my guy. The name's Shelly. I'm your shelves.
Hell yeah.
Yo!
Okay. So, taking a look over the character design, obviously we've got the hat with the wide brimmed shell with a little cactus plant to it. Perfect. Kind of got that sportsman, kind of got that sports leather jacket kind of thing going on. All different things for the different shelves. With the trophy case kind of, or the winner circle, shall we say, covering the chest there. More shelves for the briefs. Shoes and socks, I mean, everything's all in a shelf-like theme, so obviously things are going to be striped. And then because you get banged up on shelves, or shelves get banged up sometimes, a couple of band-aids. That's kind of cool.
It's my job to hold your stuff up with my amazing muscles. I really enjoy doing it!
Why does it feel like you're trying to convince me you like it? Oh, that's funny.
Do you not believe me? It's just my entire purpose. I love it, I promise. Anyway, it's really great to hear from you. This experience is 100% aligning with my years-long fantasy of meeting you. I've never truly been happier. Oh no, you're amazing. 10 out of 10 human being. This is going really great, actually. Not a disaster. I'm just gonna go for a completely unrelated reason. Later, Deuterino.
Okay. Well, that's something. All right, let's see what else we got. I think this guy.
One moment you're looking at your old sports equipment, and the next you're looking at a gorgeous, muscled man dressed in various pieces of sports equipment that once belonged to a far more optimistic version of yourself. As you watch this guy go through an entire squat routine, it's more than clear that, unlike you, this guy has never struggled to maintain an athletic routine. Mid-squat, he stops suddenly, bending down to peer at you through his legs. A handsome, smiling face, boxed in by thighs so thick and developed, you're rendered speechless for a few minutes.
Oh, hey!
He sets his weights down, standing up and beaming at you like you've just told him he's won the lottery.
It's about time you made your way over here. I was starting to think you forgot about me. Hey, you don't gotta explain yourself to me. But since it's been so long, let's just start over.
The lights dim, and a spotlight appears from... you're not quite sure where, really.
Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the stadium, the king of the ring, the duke of dunk, the jack of all trades, master of fun, Mr. Duncan Dunk Shadowcake!
This dude's great.
Oh, hell yeah!
Okay, so character design. We got cleats. We've got for the pants. It's interesting because the pants itself is half of a ice rink. Knee pads are actual shuttlecocks. The hips on the side here are a couple of rackets. Standard football chest plate for that, but painted on him is the bands of a basketball. For the pauldrons, you have the footballs, and then a baseball and a soccer ball. And then for some arm guards, you have a couple pair of roller blades. In this case, not roller skates. Skates are in a 4x4 format, versus the blades are in a straight line format here. And then for the hair, they've actually really cleverly done it to where he's got it's supposed to be dreads, but instead of being dreads, you have one half being a baseball glove, the other half being what looks to be a goalie's set of gloves for playing soccer. That's really kind of cool.
Hey, thank you.
He goes through a few poses that really make his abundant muscles pop, looking at you with the grin of a confident athlete.
Shit for him.
Dunk is delighted by your cheering, and he spends a few more moments basking in your attention.
Aw, man. It's been a while since I actually had an audience. Feels good. Don't worry about remembering all those names. That's just stuff that makes me sound cool when I hit the court, or the field, or wherever I'm playing. Dunk is just fine for pals.
Are we pals?
Totally! We might have just met, but strangers are all just friends you haven't met yet. Anyway, it's great to see you here finally.
He grows very serious, placing a strong but gentle hand on your shoulder.
What happened, man? How come you stayed away so long? Did someone ruin the joy of sports for you?
I just got busy.
Ah, man, I get that. Life is so much sometimes, but you gotta make time for yourself, too.
Dunk gives your shoulder one final little squeeze, and then he's slapping you on the back so enthusiastically you nearly collapse. This fine hunk clearly does not know his own strength.
Well, hey, no matter what happened before, you're here now. Your inner athlete said, "Let's get it, baby!" And who are we to say no to your inner athlete?
You're so right.
Hell yeah, love that positive attitude. We're gonna have a great time together. We just gotta get you into the flow, but I wanna make sure you're ready for it. After all, working out without a proper warm-up is a great way to get a nasty injury. So you come back here when you're ready to get into it. Meet me by the weight rack, alright? And bring your positive attitude. We're gonna have fun!
Okay. Let's find a couple more people, shall we? That's how the emerald. Not the HVAC. Did we get Parker? So these two are new. Okay. Okay. What other rumors we got? We gotta get the microwave. Okay, I know who you are. Let's see what else we got. Nope. Okay, MacLay Smarts. What is good, Thomas? Good morning. Chance, Maggie, Winnie. Scarsdale, Hoof, Kristoff, Duncan, Bird, okay. Heath. We don't have Parker. Okay. Well, time to spend some time in here in the attic.
A colourfully dressed board gamer beams at you, but even though his expression is ostensibly friendly, something about his energy is a little off. His smile is a little too wide, his stare a little too intense. You feel rather like a mouse that's just been spotted by a bored house cat.
Why a gee gosh golly and a hi-de ho! I'm Parker, the board games, and away we go!
So, welcome to a Parker Bradley here. From the shoes, I can see that we have houses and hotels. The legs are going to be look like regular board game traversal squares. Not really a skirt, but what is it? I don't know. But you got checkers, or checkers, doing that. Connect 4 for a vest. Various tattoos of other board games. A ball for billiards. Your suites for cards. Shirt being a Uno's reverse card. The shoulder pauldrons here are going to be for Guess Who. Monopoly money for hair with a sorry icon, with a sorry little pawn for a hat. And then the backpack being all the various board games. Good morning, everyone. Finally getting over being sick twice in a 3-week period, and good morning to you, Bill. So anyway, Parker Bradley, I will go ahead and tell you right now, is Brendan Lee Mulligan. This is gonna be fun. This is good. Hi, Parker.
Hi there! I do love meeting new people to play with. And I do need new people to play with these days. I'm awful lonely up here in the big ol' attic. But you seem like a nice sort of fella already. Maybe you could be my next relationship. Would you like that?
You know what? If he's just gonna come out and say, yeah, sure.
Oh boy! Well, if only it were up to me. You see, my whole deal with relationships has to do with rules.
Makes sense.
I love rules. If you want any sort of relationship with me, good or bad, we have to go through the rules. Want to hear them as they pertain to me? As they pertain to my whole deal and how this is going to turn out? Glorious! In order to achieve a relationship with me, you must play these board games 3. If you beat me or unseat me, more chances for love will greet thee. At the end, I roll a die to achieve a status. This, in the end, will be our dating apparatus. Ultimately, yes, but your actions during each game can change the weight of the die. The more you win, the more chances to love me. I'm falling in love with you.
I'm just noticing his background music. It's actually kind of cool.
Just kidding. Only the final roll will tell me how I feel about you. Meet me here next time for our first game, Sandyland!
All right, game ready.
Wowee!
All right, let's do art back here.
A marble Adonis regards you with a critical gaze, completely unembarrassed to be wearing so little
That's
in
a
your
mood, though.
presence. He gestures to the room around you, wrinkling his sculpted nose.
Oh, a preponderance of dust. Oh.
So, welcome to art, where obviously we are doing a statue of David impression here, but we are carrying artwork with us with a kind of a vine going all the way up. I don't actually know what that is. So the frillicky? No. I know what I'm thinking of. I just can't think of the word. Squarish glasses, but otherwise we are Statue of David impression. Okay.
I'm so glad you're here. As the owner, the curator of this house, I feel this must be brought to your attention. Just look at that. The dust has created almost a cake-like texture. Makes it next to impossible to divine any detail or subtlety the piece may possess. Oh, well, it's not as bad as all that. Perhaps it indicates a gentle lack of attentiveness, but that can be remedied.
It's not like it's a red wine stain or sun bleaching, or, and may we be preserved from such, a child with a new box of markers.
Dust is entry level. But even so, we must remain vigilant. Conservation has certainly entered a lowered state of late, but there is always hope. I am forever an optimist. And a pessimist, actually. Oh, and a nihilist.
Okay, how can we be all those things?
Excellent query.
Yeah, I got ads coming up in 1 minute.
I am art. All and sundry, great and small, art. I am a towering intellectual achievement of profound psycho-spiritual depth. I am a wonderfully ridiculous and whimsical court jester to you, the monarch. I am a passionate, sensual bacchanal. I am a reckless, devil-may-care risk-taker.
He sweeps his arms in a grand gesture, striking a pose that makes him look like the ancient statues he's modeled after.
I am art. Sacred paint, I just love introducing myself. Wasn't that fun?
Hell yeah.
Yes! Oh, your enthusiasm is delicious. I swear if I could eat enthusiasm, I would. I think it would taste like rock candy. Perhaps you'd be enthused about one more thing. It's my next big project.
Ooh, what you got?
I have fully invested myself in the project of turning this house into a gallery. It is by no means required, but for several reasons, I would love your input and assistance. Would you care to join me? I've never had a co-curator before. Yes! Oh, I think so too. A lot of work, perhaps, and it might even become emotional. We just never know what real art is going to bring forth in us, do we? Oh, sacred paint, I love the journey. All right, I'll go prepare. I'll see you back here in a bit, and we shall begin.
Okay. Come on, I need you to work with me here, damn it. Alright, what do we got? Got this cord.
It's me. Were you followed? Is this signal encrypted? Listen, I've been giving more thought to our previous conversation about the ethical implications of transforming inanimate objects into humans, and I've come to a realization. It's honestly not up to us whether an object should become human. It's up to the object. And if an object expresses desire for personhood, who are we to deny them? I did discover one other interesting piece to all this. After analyzing the data, it appears that certain objects can only become human if the Dateviator user possesses the necessary personality traits. I'm not sure why. I theorize it's because certain character attributes emit an energy vibration on the same resonant frequency as the molecules of a particular inanimate object. But in all honesty, it's likely a mystery that science will never solve. Regardless, I was able to discover which personality traits seem to resonate with each inanimate object, and I've uploaded that data into the Dateviators. I've labeled it Realization Recipes. You should be able to access those files now. I'm so sorry, but there's no time. Valdivian's goons were closing in, So I was forced to flee to a country in South America to avoid detection. And my cell carrier's overseas data plan is very limited. Seriously? 10 megabytes a day? I can barely send a GIF. What a joke! Remember, check the date viators for the realization recipes.
Okay, and then workspace, what we got?
Valdivianites, it's David Most, your beloved CEO, with an important question. What do the following items have in common? Cellophane, eyeglasses, and bottled water. If you guessed they're all 15% off today only on Valdivian.com, you'd be absolutely correct. But even more importantly, they're all transparent. As your leader, I value transparency above all else, especially when the board of directors changes the locks on my office. Message received, Ian. With that spirit in mind, I need to share some difficult news with you today. I have not been entirely candid regarding my lost sunglasses. Firstly, the lost item was thankfully not my sunglasses. My sunglasses were handcrafted in Italy by blind artisans, are inlaid with conflict diamonds, and are locked in my safety deposit box. No, the missing item in question is actually a Valdivian prototype. And even more importantly, it's the only existing prototype of the amazing new gadget we're planning to launch for the Q4 Blissmas season. Unfortunately, the engineer who invented the prototype was a disgruntled former employee who destroyed the schematics before disappearing himself. So, as you can see, it is imperative that the glasses are found as quickly as possible. To that end, and after discussing it with the board, we are now prepared to offer a handsome reward for their expedient return. A $50 gift card to Valdivian.com.
Ah, yes, give me some incredible technology. Give me some incredible technology so I can get very limited reward back on the company story. Yeah, no. That ain't happening. Okay, do I have one more? I got one more. Oh, I can do this.
The secret of getting ahead
Oh,
is
it's
getting
Penelope.
started.
Okay.
Marker Twain. You better believe it. So the date with Chris was awful. A disaster, even. He spent the night chasing me around with what looked like an axe, but was probably just a spare ski or something. And at the end of it, he asked if he could see me again, but instead of kissing me, he leaned in and whispered that I had the calves of a malnourished mountain goat, and that he found my scrawniness appealing because of the potential I had, if I would just commit to fitness. So anyway, I'm thinking maybe masculinity is like, not my thing. And that's okay. I've got a date lined up with a real pretty shelf that's just as hot and strong as Chris. And I'm like 90% sure she won't try to kill me. Thanks! I think so too. You got any tips for this date? Anything to keep in mind for going out with someone who could totally crush me with a pinky? But is also feminine and fine? Sure. Okay. I can do that. I'm gonna remember today's quote, too. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. African proverb. Setting aside the whole problematic and most assuredly fake African proverb attribution. Words of wisdom, man. That calendar sure knows what's what. Oh my god. I think that's her now. Hey, hey, hey!
Shelley bounds into the room, lifting Penelope up into the air and tossing her like a beach ball.
Ah! Oh, I hope you're ready to get, like, totally swept off your feet. This is a real love connection, and not two lonely things desperately clinging to each other in a last shot at love.
Oh, wow! That's just what I was about to say! We really are on the same page. But also, like, please put me down.
Oh my god, am I messing up already? I am so sorry. God, stupid Shelley.
Shelley drops Penelope like a ton of bricks. Penelope, slowly, painfully climbs to her feet, while Shelley berates herself.
Ugh, you always do this, Shelly. You get too excited and you just go in.
Give yourself a break.
Hey, it's okay. Why don't we just start over again, huh?
Shelley turns towards Penelope, wiping away a few tears.
Yeah. Yeah.
As you watch the two of them leave arm in arm, you have a sinking feeling. You'll have to come back later and see how it went.
Oh, that'll be good. Okay. Time for bed. All right, let's see what else we got. We don't have these guys.
5 handsome himbos in colourful jumpsuits are flexing and chatting animatedly amongst themselves. When they notice you, they begin to buzz with excitement. All
Yo, check it! Quick, dudes, clean up the digs. We got company. Some real fine company, if you know what I'm saying. How's it hanging, homie?
All good, man.
Word. Oh, that's facts, amigo. Well, what are you waiting for? Slide on in here and take a load off. And, anything else you want to take off? Welcome to the Extremist Dojo in the Pad, the perfect place to sit back, chillax, and recharge your bats. Hell yeah!
Tight.
Fire! Right now, you're hanging with the wildest, dopest, gnarliest squad of bussin' athletes around, homie. The Hanks!
Yeah.
We're the Hanks!
So obviously it's all different colors. Everything is hanger related as far as costumes go. I got very little notes on this.
Numbers are kick-ass!
The Hanks all stand in formation, each of them striking a unique pose as they introduce themselves. You get the distinct feeling they do this often.
I'm Hank number 1. I'm Hank number 2. I'm Hank number 3. I'm Hank number 4. And I'm Hank number 5. We're the Hanks! Brought to you by Red Bull.
Do you play for whose favorite ball team?
Nah, they're the Hankies.
Mm.
We're the Hanks!
Sense.
Oh, we make so much sense. We're totally into sensuality.
Pretty sporty.
That's right. We're the wildest, most fearless, gnarliest squad of extreme athletes in the house. We base jump, we lava board, we cheese roll. If something's hot enough, we'll ride it all night long. We laugh in the face of danger, even though we probably shouldn't. We've tasted the adrenaline of them all.
What does adrenaline taste like?
Believe it or not, grape. You wouldn't think that, but it's actually true. High-key slaps, bro. Oh, we're way beyond junkies, hot stuff. It's legit insane. But no cap, we live here with you. We're Casa roomies, amigo.
I always wanted roommates.
Right? Life's way more kitschy with friends. Or friends with benefits.
Hank 3 is just like so pushy.
That's why we partnered with Red Bull.
What is Red Bull?
Red Bull's our sponsor, brah!
And what is it? Some kind of energy?
No,
drink?
dude. It's a company that makes Red Bulls. For like cereal or soup or whatever. That's why we get so many free Red Bulls. I don't know exactly what to do with them all, but we'll figure it out.
There you go.
And they're not just a sponsor. They're our fam. They fuel our adventures. They provide our wicked gear, get our exploits killer exposure, and provide the best medical support when things get gnarly. Let's be real. They do get gnarly. If by gnarly you mean dope AF.
Sound like good partnership.
Through every stunt, they've always got our backs. We high-key love it all, homie.
That's just like hanging around.
Yeah. Well, we hang around most days, but when the conditions are right, we love getting out of the closet.
Sounds exciting.
It is! Speaking of which, we were just about to head out for a little hang gliding. It's just like hang gliding, but with us. You know. The hang! What do you think? Wanna come? It high-key slaps, homie. You in?
How high key does it slap?
Started, bro! What do you say?
Let's go.
Sweet! You're one adventurous spirit. We love it. Epic. Just remember to stay focused and trust the wind. And hold on to me real tight. Follow our lead and we'll be shredding thermals in no time. Get ready to soar, house homie. Thanks. Away!
Nice. Chad, I gotta take a quick little break here. I am just simply going to turn off my my camera for a minute. Chat, this is taking a little bit longer than I expected, so I am just going to go simply on to BRB for the time being. Chat, we are back. My apologies on that. Alright, we are back. We are good. So let me take that off, make it easier to move through the house here. Okay, not the way that I wanted, thank you. My goodness. I'm trying to think, who else can we go after? You know what? Let's do the microwave.
An armored soldier with absolutely haunted eyes claps you on the shoulder, his iron grip jerking you towards him before you've even had a chance to introduce yourself.
Ranger! Oh, you survived the journey. And with all your limbs still attached. Thank the immortals you made it here alive. Guys. Sure. Sheesh. This bunko buster crud nugget doesn't even know the lingo. Mayhaps my trust might be misplaced.
He starts suddenly, clapping his hand to his forehead.
Oh, and heck, where are my manners? Name's Nukem. Luke Nukem. Look at you.
Whole entire character design. I love this. Keypads for on the shoes there. Looks to be kind of a heel format. That's fine. Small little mini fan. The door for the microwave on his chest there. The pauldron being the sighting for the microwave. All your programmable buttons for the wrist guard right there. His other side is actually the turntable for the microwave, and then the other pauldron is various assorted microwavable meals. My name is Duke.
Sorry, it's been a while since I've seen another face.
God, why are you so familiar? Why do you sound so fucking familiar? Is that Steve Bloom?
Except the faces in the walls, of course. They tell me to burn things, but I try to tune them out. Mostly because I already burned everything flammable weeks ago. Nice to meet you too, Ranger. Anyway, forgive me if my extended isolation has eroded some of my social skills. I've just been stuck guarding this outpost for months. And you spend enough time out here alone, it's real easy to go feral. But don't worry, they have great solutions for that now. Total biological and psychological collapse. It ain't pretty. Not like you. Sorry. What was I saying? Oh, I'm just so excited you weren't obliterated. When I heard Colonel Furnace was sending a division from across the Barrens, I thought for sure swarmers would rip your flesh to shreds and use your blood for fuel before you even made it to the first outpost. You certainly are. I appreciate that in a ranger. But wait, you came alone? Where's the rest of your division?
Oh, definitely dead.
Cruck! Swarmers be damned. I'm so sorry, Ranger. May the immortals provide the fallen safe transport to the Underrealm and solace in their everlasting night.
Luke begins to tear up.
Listen, I wish I could give you more time to decompress. I know you must be exhausted after your journey, but time is of the essence. We have much to discuss, and dangerously little time before our mission commences.
Do we have to?
Look, I know you're tired, Ranger. I'm tired too. More tired than you could possibly imagine. Depending on how extensive your imagination is. I've spent months out in the Barrens, surviving on nothing but irradiated grubs and radiated grubs. And sure, the radiated ones are 5 feet long and taste like Wagyu beef. But after the war, We ran out of steak sauce almost overnight. Do you have any idea what it's like to eat a steak without steak sauce?
I can't even imagine.
Exactly. It's a pain worse than death. And I would know. I've been dead on 3 separate occasions.
I don't think that's
I didn't think so
possible.
either. But I don't argue with medical science. I don't argue with any abstract concepts anymore, either. But we're getting off topic. I trust Colonel Furnace briefed you on the mission back at the fortification.
Well, I'd love to hear you retell it.
Why, thank you, Ranger. Here's the situation. I have, in my possession, a handheld electromagnetic device powerful enough to flatten the Barrens entirely. From Cape Death, to the Death Zone, to Deathtropolis, the Citadel of Death. It's called the Magnetron. Here's an artist's rendering.
Whoa.
Whoa is right, Ranger. Anyway, to keep the device from falling into the wrong hands, it was permanently welded onto my armored exoskeleton, allowing me to transport it to its intended target. The Swarmer's subterranean nest. There, the device will be remotely detonated, eradicating the Swarmers and winning this war.
You're going to die?
Hopefully not. Not with your help. But also, most likely, yes. I need you to meet me back here tomorrow at 0700 hours. After a light breakfast of irradiated grubs, I'll walk you through your training and our mission objectives.
Yes, sir.
All right. It's about time for me to begin my nightly patrol. Gotta make sure no swarmers infiltrate our defenses. May the Immortals watch over and protect you.
This is where we go and check the data decks real quick. Okay, so Keith Farley. Mulligan, yep. Oh, it was Travis William. That's why. Yes, that was... Okay, so we're just getting more info with her. Private Damon did the Hanks. Let's check the stove.
A burly chef stands in your kitchen, looking at you expectantly as he stirs a saucepot. Despite his intimidating stature, there's warmth in the depths of his dark eyes.
You must be my new sous chef. I'm Stefan. Hey.
Okay, so I'll admit for a chef hat. Other than that, you basically just have your entire stove and oven wrapped around a man, because you've got all your knobs for a belt, oven door for the chest, and then going across his shoulders right there are the burners. Same thing can go for his wrists and his forearms there. Various utensils and the wire rack for the front, as well as a couple of knobs there on the shoes and the induction coils on the legs there. Nice.
Are you ready for prep?
Stefan regards you in silence for a few long moments.
Then why are you here?
An adorable chicken-shaped timer slides into the conversation, settling on Stefan's shoulder.
You're right, Mr. Cluckles. I could stand to be nicer.
He takes a deep breath, steadying himself, then points dramatically at you.
You! What are you doing in my kitchen? This is my kitchen. You must have me confused for someone who thinks this kind of thing is funny. I'm busy. I've got a whole lot of folks to feed, and unless you are here to help, I need you to step out of... Wait. Do you smell that? Yet you possess a nose, do you not? I make do with my hood. Yes. I'm preheated. I know. Thank you, Mr. Cluckles. Always keeping me on track. Unlike some humans who come in my kitchen just to distract me.
Okay, I want to know who the hell this guy is. This is funny.
That little chicken timer offers more help than you can imagine.
Ooh, taking off Chef's hat, you actually have a buzz on the side and then etched in our fire into his side there. Nice.
He understands the type of establishment I'm trying to run around here. Only a human who doesn't understand cooking would ask me that. Cooking is life! It's not just food, it's your soul. Maybe one day you'll understand that. Until then, I'm wasting heat standing around here talking to you. Well, of course they do. And they didn't know a crate from a grape, so I couldn't give a damn about what they say.
Oh, crap from a drink.
Go on, shoot. Okay, Mr. Cluckles, all prep should be done in 7.5 minutes. Start the timer. And go!
All right, what else we got? Got the air fryer. Tell you what, we'll get the toaster and the fridge on this one.
It's Lucinda Lavish. She seems to enjoy this hijacking of your intentions.
Never mind, we're hitting it with Lucy here.
Tell me, lover, what should we get up to now?
Here we go to the fantasy chamber.
Come here, baby. Let Lucinda Lavish take you in her nice, soft arms. And let her take you away. To meet Lucinda Lush.
Oh my. Baby, I'm drunk on you already.
Same here, honey. Same here. I hope you like my chamber. I did make it especially for you. I really have to say, I've wanted you here for a long, long time.
Yeah?
I love everything about you, baby.
Oh my goodness. I can't be falling. I can't. Oh my goodness.
Every single thing you say to me just sends chills up my spine.
Does it now?
Oh, you know just what to say to drive me wild. I wanted to bring you here to tell you that you're doing a great job. You've found all my secret dialogue so far and uncovered every single one of my most in-depth and unrevealed features.
Yeah?
Don't tell anyone. Oh, you know just what to say. And next time I'm able to see you, I'll have something really secret and special for you. And only for you. Are you excited to find out what it is?
Oh, yes indeed.
That's it. Keep up that intrigue, baby.
Ivy. Good morning.
Keep talking to the others around here, and I'll find a way to slip myself in, lover.
Oh boy. Ah boy. Put myself into something more comfortable. Is your name more comfortable? Let's check out the fridge, shall we?
You'd hoped you'd meet your refrigerator, but it seems he's already busy with another guest.
Freddy, this is all rather dull.
How can you say that when you haven't heard the coolest part?
Regale me.
The point in which gelatin goes from a liquid to a solid. Can you guess the temperature?
Certainly.
Go on. Guess for me.
I do not guess. Perhaps this human would like to essay an attempt.
Wow! How did you know?
Oh, look at the time. I must be on my way to a more interesting conversation.
Now alone, the massive Yeti turns his attention to you. You want to speak to him, but it takes you a few moments to process what you're seeing. Yep, that is indeed a Yeti. Massive, furry, and decked out in his finest winter wear.
Huh. He ran like he didn't want to be here or something. But you, with the answers and the listening, that can only mean one thing. With you standing in the kitchen, I'm no longer the coolest thing in here. That's me. I try to be sweeter than that chocolate bar you've been hiding from yourself inside the butter drawer for the past few weeks. Don't worry. I'll never tell. But really, to what does old Freddy here owe the pleasure of this visit?
Gets even better when Freddy Yeti is actually voiced by Fred Corey. I can never pronounce his last name. Anyway, big old fridge here. Drink dispenser on, ice and water dispensers on the forearms there. The entire exterior of the fridge, handles on the chest, and the various drawers and shelves there on his chest as well, to which we then have a bottom freezer instead of a top-heavy freezer with the with wire racks. Nice.
Oh, did you make another order to Food Fetch? What did you get this time? Did you order sushi? Oh, I love it when you get those little rolls that you have the tiny bubbles on top. No, wait. You know what we haven't had in a while? Burritos. But you might want to hold back on the beans because, well, you know why.
Yeah. You got it.
So what are you doing here now? Oh, don't tell me. Let me guess. Are you feeling fancy today? You look fancy, cool kid. I bet you're feeling fancy. I got it. You ordered my favorite. That duck from the one place that I can never pronounce. I love duck.
Nope.
A burger? Chicken tenders? Empanadas? Oh, I love when you use Food Fetch. The possibilities are endless. As endless as they can be within a 10-mile radius.
Plenty of food here, don't we?
Oh, sure. We sure do. You sound so adult, cool kid. We have food at home. But I guess you do still have stuff left over from the last few Food Fetch orders.
I wonder what I got.
You hungry? What can we get you? We've got those leftovers from that Tie Me to the Moon place, the slice of cake from I Like Big Bunts, or the pizza from Pie on Life. Which will it be?
Let's do this.
No such thing as a bad slice of pizza. I will say I was judging you a little when I saw the pineapple on it, cool kid. But I'll admit it smelled fantastic.
Yeah, I made a mistake when I delivered.
I hear you. That can happen. Hope you still gave him a good tip. Man, that pizza, the way that cheese was stretching, I get shivers just thinking about it. So good. Za is a way of life. I know you eat it cold sometimes, but I can make a suggestion on how to make it better.
What you got?
Slide that leftover slice on a pan inside the oven on low. Let that cheese get all gooey again. Then the pizza will be perfection. Next time you're feeling peckish, you know where to find me, cool kid. I'll be here waiting.
All right. And we're out. Time for bed. Yeah, it's very good for valid tip. Oh, workspace meeting. Hello.
Attention, jackasses! It's been weeks already, and you're seriously telling me there's been absolutely no movement on this missing glasses issue? You know, maybe I haven't made myself crystal clear. Nothing else matters. You get me? Your expense reports, corporate retreats, PowerPoint presentations, I don't care about any of it. This is your one and only priority. You find me those glasses if you gotta burn this whole worthless rat trap down to the foundation, and do it now! Secretary Dawson at the Pentagon is breathing down my neck, and his breath stinks like flaming garbage! You think shareholders are bad to piss off? You do not want to screw with the U.S. Department of Overseas Violence, get me? We're all gonna end up buried alive in some desert somewhere! Find me those glasses, now! And who the hell came up with the 15% off transparent items promo? No consumer buys anything based off of how transparent it is! Find me whoever came up with that crap and fire them! David.
I kind of get the sense we're a little angry. All right, let's see who we got. All right, so Freddy's Fred. Stefan is Marcus Brown. Where else did Marcus do anything? And then now we got Lucinda again. Now we've done Lucinda Lush. Let's see, who else do we have? Okay, I need to figure out how to do the spooky thing. I'm at shadows. Did throw. Oh no, throw. Okay. Knitted throw? Is there somebody back here?
Normally, when you aim your Dateviators at an object, you see one personality only. But this time, there are two. And they're so engrossed in a hideous argument, they don't even notice you've arrived. One is dressed in woven straw, with clothing in a basket on her back, and a shock of red hair that runs down it. The other is only just visible under a messy mop of dark hair and a pile of dirty clothes he's draped all over his body.
Do you think I'm stupid? You think I can't see what's going on right in front of me?
I never said you were stupid, but I am starting to think you're insane!
If I'm insane, it's 'cause you make me that way.
Yeah? Without me in your life, you'd be real fucking normal, huh? Like you don't cling to literally anyone in your life the same way!
I wouldn't have to cling if you would just stay where I can see you!
I am here, literally, every day! I can't have a minute to myself?
And then... Oh, I didn't realize that was Laura Bailey. That's kind of cool. Is this a bad time?
Both of them whirl around to face you, their expressions changing immediately.
Oh, hi! I'm sorry you had to hear that, but please don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah, just fine.
The energy in the room may have dampened, but there's still a thick tension in the air.
We're not pretending. We're just as strong as ever.
Yes, you are allowed to gush about voice actor and spoilers and whatnot, just because I recognize some people. I did not recognize Travis Willingham earlier. It was just before you came in. So
yeah, strong.
dear, we haven't even introduced ourselves. Though, Durkee and I know you well.
No.
Please don't call me that in front of other people.
You're so cute when you get assertive, Durkee. Anyway, I'm Harper, and I'm your laundry hamper.
Okay. So obviously character design. We have the entire basket, skirt, shoes, pretty much everything. Good design.
I'm Dirk, and I'm your dirty laundry.
Yep, just a whole entire mismatch of various clothes and washing instructions tattooed there on the form. Interesting.
Whoa there! My content aware has given me a tickle. Harper and Dirk have a relationship that isn't exactly the healthiest.
Yep, kind of see that.
It could be triggering for people who have dealt with toxic and abusive relationships. If dealing with that kind of behavior in a light way is disagreeable, I wouldn't recommend this one, that's for sure. You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
I'm cool with it.
On with the show.
He is a very dirty boy, isn't he?
Harper.
Harper stomps on Dirk's foot, beaming all the while. Dirk grunts, but says nothing.
Anyway, that's us.
You could sound a little happier when introducing us, Durkee.
Do I not seem happy?
He looks at you, stone-faced.
Every minute with Harper is a non-stop party.
Harper's smile grows strained.
Well, someone around here's got to try to put a happy face on things.
Damn.
Durkee broods all the time like he's fucking Batman.
Okay, there's no hyphen in fucking Batman.
Right? No. You know, the baseball-themed superhero who patrols the stadium of Baseball City.
Never mind, different Batman.
Kinda weird you've never heard of him.
Don't be rude, Durkee.
I'm not. It's just surprising.
Not everybody keeps their nose in a comic book like you do.
Well, not everybody needs the level of escapism I do.
There's an awkward silence, and then...
You know, because they're not dating the laundry hamper equivalent of a bamboo finger trap.
Harper is silent for a very long time, but you can feel another argument coming. Just as she opens her mouth, you speak first.
Punch me.
You too, honey.
Come see us again sometime.
The look in Dirk's eyes seems a bit desperate, as if he's silently pleading with you to return. You can hear Harper and Dirk's raised voices long after you leave the room.
Okay. I actually need to... Let's see, what's happening to Discord?
David is obviously becoming desperate. He doesn't do well under pressure. I'm worried his behavior will gradually become increasingly erratic until he crosses a line he can't come back from.
Sounds bad.
You have no idea. I should never have put you in this situation. Naively, I believed as Valdivian's lowest paid employee, you would be safe. But it's become clear that as long as you possess the Dateviators, you'll be the target of David's wrath. Anyway, I have a solution. Use the realization recipes to bring Skylar to life. If Skylar becomes human, the Dateviators will instantly cease to operate. And if the Dateviators cease to operate, there will be absolutely no evidence implicating you in their theft. Realize Skylar, and destroy the Dateviators before David unleashes his full fury upon you. He has access to resources you'd never believe. I'm afraid there's just no time to explain. You see, I forgot to charge my phone's battery last night, and now I'm at 2%. And I can't charge it because I also forgot my charging cable. Can you believe that? Ugh. But remember, realize Skylar ASAP.
Okay then. We actually need to go back to the microwave real quick.
Luke points his weapon at you, barking orders without so much as a hello.
Stand down! Stand down! Drop your weapons and show me your hands! and 2 sets of government-issued ID. Or a utility bill with your current street address also works. It's not preferable, but it'll suffice. Do it!
I only have a driver's
I'm
license.
sorry. Did that sound like a request? If so, that's my bad. Sometimes my orders come out sounding like requests. My intonation gets wonky when I'm, frazzled.
You see a speech therapist?
When would I have done that? I'm a goddamn microwave! Anyway, I swear to the immortals, if you don't show me your hands this second, I will blow your head straight back to the Barrens. And if I do that, it's a 3-hour drive for you to get out there and retrieve it. It's a toll road, too. It'll just waste your entire day. I'm gonna give you to the count of 3, 2, 1...
Luke squints at you for just a few seconds, and then he lowers his weapon with a relieved expression.
Oh, Ranger! It is you! Oh, sorry. I'm just so hopped up on Power Crank that everything starts blurring together like a Monet knockoff that fell in some acid. Next time, tell me sooner, would you? I don't want to accidentally blow off any of those pretty limbs of yours.
Try cutting back.
Wish I could, but the #1 symptom of Power Crank withdrawal is bladder implosion. You ever see a bladder implode, Ranger? It's wet. I am sorry about nearly blowing your head off, though. I just thought you were a swarmer. They infiltrated our defenses last night. Sneak attack. They came about 0200, probably intending to assassinate me and ensure I don't complete the mission. But I got the drop on them.
How'd you manage?
Well, I continuously pump Power Crank directly into my veins. Keeps me perpetually alert. On account of the power, and also the crank. Reckon I've been awake now for 49 months or so.
Damn.
Yeah. But the Power Crank manufacturers say if my liver self-immolates, they'll grow me a brand new one in a tank. That's the Power Crank guarantee.
Chat, and I got an ad start in 1 minute.
But, getting back to the issue at hand. The Swarmers did their best to neutralize us, but I dispatched them easily. They never would have reached the device anyway. It's hidden deep, deep, deep within my chassis, and no one gets in there.
Makes sense.
Anyway, I'm glad you're here now. We can go over the details of the mission.
Yes, sir.
That's the spirit. We'll show those swarmers who controls the Barrens once and for all.
Luke looks around, patting himself down for something he doesn't seem to find.
Do you have a pen and paper handy? Or some other kind of note-taking instrument? Maybe some chalk?
No.
Relying on your memory, eh? I wouldn't recommend it myself. But then again, the constant radiation exposure has destroyed most of my ability to form new short-term memories. Wait! Who are you again?
Ranger.
Right! At 0900 hours tomorrow, we leave here and head 10 clicks southeast into the Death Zone. That'll take us just past the Sea of Death and the all-inclusive Death Resort on Death Beach. If all goes smoothly, we'll arrive on the outskirts of the Swarmer's Nest around 0700. You getting all this, Ranger?
Yes, sir.
Once we reach the Swarmer's Nest, I'll need you to initiate some sort of distraction. Something that'll allow me to slip past their security undetected. Any ideas?
Let's finally do the tendies.
Listen, there's no bad ideas in a brainstorm. But let's table that one for now. Anyway, once I'm inside their defenses, I'll give you the signal, and you'll remotely detonate the device, okay?
What's the signal?
I'll yell detonate the device, like, really, really loud. Now, go get some beauty sleep. We got a big day ahead of us tomorrow, and if you see any swarmers in the night, remember to aim for their genitals. That's where their brains are.
Okay.
May the immortals watch over and protect you.
All right, let's see what else we got going on. Well, the candelabra.
An 18th century dandy strikes a dramatic pose before you, turning this way and that as though modeling in his own imaginary spotlight. He seems quite impressed with himself.
Yes, yes, it's me. It's the one, the only candelabra.
I have awakened 50 base game datables. What's special about you?
I'm the one, the only. Do you see any other candelabra here? Oh, yes, keys. Sadly, she seems to be scandal-proof, that one. My little wicks would have made certain of it.
Wicks?
My lovely lads, my flames, my sentinels. They travel around the homestead and find out all the lovely lies they all speak.
How does that work? Set the house on fire?
No, no, no. It's merely a turn of phrase. I mostly just raise my voice. Any good scandals going on over there in the kitchen?
Oh, I forgot to mention about his outfit here. So, obviously very 18th century, with the ruffles, and the hair is actually melted wax with the wick there at the top. Interesting.
Got your shit, candle man.
Oh, there's the toaster I meant to get.
They can be quite rude at times, but my persistent brightness can illuminate even the best-kept secrets. Some would call me quite the busybody. But I would then call myself a beacon of truth.
Sounds like glorified gossip.
Pish posh! You merely haven't found the thrill of a good scandal.
Alright, tell you what, let's see who else we got.
The first word that comes to mind when you see the large cowboy standing before you is solid. This guy is big, and he looks built to last. You might be intimidated were it not for the kind expression on his face and the sweet way he doffs his hat at you. No one's ever asked you this, but if you had been asked to imagine what your table might look like as a human, you think this would be pretty close.
We've known each other for a real long time now, but we ain't ever been properly introduced. So, first things first, name's Abel, and I'm your table. And second, that is one fantastic red shirt you got on. Howdy.
So, with this guy's actually got some chaps on. Obviously, tables being the outer plating. Checkered shirt, very good. Belt buckle being a place setting. And then, yeah, no, dude's beefcake. Yeah, no, table legs for the interior jacket there. The outside being various tables as seen from a side view. The pauldrons being tableware with some cups to it. The hat, actually, funny enough, is itself another table. where it's actually table, and then in the middle it rises up to then be another level of it, so you've actually got his hair sticking up through there. Anyway, Wolfie, thank you so very much for these for the resub on that. And what have I told you that I am built like that? I'm obviously not going to stand up right now and show you, but I'm kind of built like that. I mean, a little bit more in the gut, but otherwise, I'm about there. Quasi. I was Quasi once. Excuse me here. 2 whole years. 2 whole years and a month. That is actually kind of crazy. Anyway, that's what we got. Oh boy. I'm Simon, and I'm your human.
I know it, but it sure is nice to hear it from you face to face like this. You know, as a table, it's my job to hold things up all over the house. And I take my job real serious.
I would hope so.
So, if you're here talking to me now, you must need something more than just my support. And if there's one thing Abel's gonna do, it's make sure everyone in this house has what they need.
I like his voice.
So, what can I do you for? There's gotta be something.
I'm just getting to know everyone in the house.
Oh, yeah? Well, Skylar told me you was getting to know everybody real good.
See, he takes off his hat and you can actually see the hair, but then you can actually see, okay, you got a table and then you got an interior table. Ooh, excuse me.
Maybe looking to getting back into dating and all that? Dating, huh? Hoo-wee. Dating ain't really my area of expertise, you know.
Oh, is this
Me,
Steve?
personally, I never was one for casual stuff. If you're looking for someone who knows people, though, you might want to talk to Kopi.
Okay, yeah, no, I can hear Steve Bloom. I can hear Steve Bloom in this one. Because Steve is also the voice of Brimstone from Valorant, which is actually where my emotes are. Or which is what my emotes are based off of.
You'll find her nearby.
The old-fashioned type?
I guess you could say so. All that talking and whatnot. Trying to fit each other's history into bite-sized portions. Oh, it just ain't my speed.
That's why I'm here.
And you really gotta talk to somebody who knows what's what with dating these days. Kopi will get you on the right path. Wenda, tell her I say hey when you see her.
Will do.
You take care now.
What I got one last one. Tell you what, let's hit the records.
The beautiful flapper you see before you stands in stark contrast to the strange music that plays when you turn on your record player.
They run, shower, and get ready to get dragged around. Oh boy. Getting dragged around? Me, he wouldn't be dragging around, he'd be tossing you like a rag doll.
Where she seems sweet with an old-world sort of beauty, the music she plays is all kinds of wrong. It skips and goes from too fast to too slow. She dances to it all the same, swinging her arms and legs in time to the herky-jerky rhythm of some ancient record.
I do like
Well,
the
don't
design.
just stand there like a wet blanket. You get a wiggle on. Let's see you dance.
Me, have I ever shown you how big my hands are? Let's see. May I have this dance?
Pipe down and just dance already.
You give it your best shot, which seems to please her.
Now you're on the trolley.
There we go. Me and I got it.
Exactly what I said. You're getting it.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. This sounds very much. This is 1920s Louisiana. That's what it is. This is New Orleans.
Mercifully, she turns the music off.
Well, well, well. It's about time you came to see me. My name's Rainy. How you doing?
So with Rainy, we have the wonderful record set here. So we've got the very large floppy hat, which actually has been turned into a record. Golden accents, and actually her bracers here are a phonograph turned into kind of wrist guards here. Everything else is mainly about a record. You got your 3 knobs for your speed and volume control and all that. The chest plate here is actually the speaker, or at least it's just a kind of mesh here. The rest of the skirt turns into a shelf for all the rest of the vinyl records, and then we finish off with more vinyl records as frills.
I've been waiting for you to come over and see me sometime. You've been all over this house, but you never come my way.
I was gonna come around soon.
Baloney. Well, anyway, it is so great to see a new face around here, even if your face ain't exactly new to me. Nobody ever seems to want to hang out anymore. I can't imagine why. I used to be the belle of the ball. Everyone was so happy to see me at a party. Now it's always just me and my records.
Oh, and then her fan is actually more records popping out of their sleeves.
The wrong speed? You spifflicated or something? It's just fine. Well, whatever. I'm gonna keep the party going here. Feel free to stick around, if you can keep up. Otherwise, you can beat it. This beat's for expert hoofers only.
Rainy's frenetic, high-pitched record is too much for most anyone to keep up with. You decide to check in with her another time.
And we shall. Because we are done with our energy for today. So we are going to go upstairs, go to sleep. I'm going to take one more break here, very quick, and I'll come right back. So I'm going to leave the game up, or at least the game music going, but I myself will be right back. Chat, we have returned. And hopefully that should be the last break that I have before we go ahead and we call it here very soon. So let us go and talk with Newcomb one last time here. Because we're doing this early in the morning.
Oh, it's you, huh?
Yeah, it's me.
I'm surprised you had the genitals to show up here again.
I like how it's gender neutral. It's just you don't have the balls to do it. You just have genitals.
Considering your commitment to this operation, and to me, has been kinda lacking.
Yeah, well.
And honestly, the success of this mission is far too important to rest in the hands of someone who's not fully committed. So what's the plan here, Ranger? You gonna take this mission seriously going forward? Or are you gonna keep acting like you got gamma worms burrowing in your brain?
I'm gonna take it seriously.
That's what I like to hear. Hoo-ah! Can you feel it, Ranger? Take in a deep, masculine breath. There's something in the air today. And I don't mean the stench of mutant corpses wafting over from the eastern wastes. Just, ignore that. Wait, is it 1,000 hours already? Cruck! We better suit up and head out! You got all your supplies? Your protein gels? Your travel-sized toothpaste?
Shoot, my toothpaste is full-sized.
Ranger, I explicitly thought about saying travel-sized. It's not my fault it didn't come up. Ah, you got gamma worms burrowing in your brain or something? Never mind. One last thing before we head out.
Okay.
I need you to reach into my chassis and arm the electromagnetic device. There won't be any time to do it once we're out in the Barrens. Especially not if we gotta stop at Death Mart for snacks. Can you do that for me? Reach inside my chassis and arm the device.
I don't think I know how.
That's all right, Ranger. If I could guide my college roommate through my own control panel replacements, I can walk you through this. But first things first, I need you to open up the door. Just push the open button on my keypad. Easy now. Easy.
You press the open button on Luke's console with ginger fingers, and it swings open without a hitch.
Perfect.
All right, great. Now I need you to reach inside my cavity. Real deep.
Oh my.
Now, gently feel around for the magnetron.
You do as he asks, though you're not entirely sure how well this is going to go.
It should be a small metal cylindrical device. Oh, you're doing so good, Ranger.
Oh boy. Okay, this doesn't seem right.
What? What's the matter?
Label says for warming up food, bottles of bomb.
You withdraw your hand from Luke's cavity at once.
Well, I mean, sure, a magnetron isn't technically a bomb. But I never said it was. I said it was a handheld electromagnetic device. And it is! It's an awesome electromagnetic device that uses microwave radiation to cook food! Delicious food! But that doesn't mean it can't send those swarmers back to hell. Unless you're calling me a liar.
Sorry, didn't mean to.
Yeah, well, it's too late for sorries, okay? I can't believe this. After all we've been through. After I let you inside my cavity. You have the audacity to call me a liar?
I don't tell me he's gonna hate me.
And if I'm lying about the magnetron, I must be lying about other stuff. Is that what you think?
Can't we talk about this?
Oh, the time for talking is over. The time for conflict has begun. Look, I'm not gonna sit around here and be insulted. And since I can't actually leave, because I'm a freaking microwave. I'd appreciate it if you'd get out of my face. May the immortals curse you with skin rashes and buboes and stale gum and other totally bad stuff.
Yeah, he doesn't fully hate me, he's just... Ooh, toaster.
You hear her before you see her. A charming musician with literal coils of curly hair that swing cutely as she paces back and forth in your kitchen. She's clearly absorbed in something. She appears to be talking to herself.
Ay, mira. Look at all these crumbs. I'm gonna be writing some great music soon. I can tell. I'm at my most creative when I'm a little messy.
The musician starts with a cute little yelp, placing her hand on her chest.
Ay, you can't sneak up on me like that. You never know what's gonna pop out of these slots. You gotta be careful. I'm not even gonna get started on you as a writing partner. I know that, like, I don't know you at all or anything, but I am pretty sure you're not up to the challenge of writing with me. I have, like, really high standards.
She picks up her guitar, striking a glamorous pose.
I'm Miranda Dulce Tostadora, lead singer and guitarist of Miranda y las Migas.
Alright, mommy.
¿Qué tal?
So, anyway, as far as the entire design here, we have the hair starting off. Those would be the induction coils for warming up and toasting here. Looks like some sort of a pastry, sealed pastry filled sandwich for earrings here. The shoulders, though, or what I would assume be straps, being various degrees of toast. The chest being more induction filaments, and same goes with the bottom half of the dress. In the midsection there, you actually have the what do we call those? Levers? No, slides. The slides for slides for sliding down the so that things can get toasted, as well as buttons for the various things such as frozen or bagels. Speaking of bagels, we happen to have a couple of bagels on the wrist for bangles, and then the guitar being a buttered piece of toast, a couple of various things, including a slide, butter knife for the fret bass, or for the string bass there. Yeah, I cannot do anything with guitars right now, but the strings being also induction coils, knob for volume control, and then the plug hanging off for skirt down there at the bottom. I can't quite make out her shoes, but other than that, good design.
We're the best musical group around here by a lot. I mean, not really. The only real competition for me is me. I'm pretty great. Well, sure. I have to be confident to survive in this field. You think it's easy being in the limelight? It's a hell of a lot harder than being in the lemon light, believe you me.
Can't be that
Oh,
hard.
no? Okay. Gonna have to show you, huh? If you think it's so easy, why don't you sing for me? Go ahead, sing for me. Right here, right now, since you're not afraid of a little lime juice.
And we'll start singing along that way.
Yeah, and I'm gonna stop you right there. If for no other reason, you get points for being a good sport.
That's a bug. She said you get points for being a good sport, not having a good sport. Wonder how I can report that. If I'm lucky.
And you would be lucky too. I'm really good. Just stay on my good side. ¿Me entiendes? Oh, and obviously, if you like neat toast, I'm here. Okay. Busy, sexy little tostadora with a gig coming up. Time to make the toast. Hasta luego.
She's cool. What about the knives? Ooh, knives?
A tall, statuesque man stands with his back turned to you, surveying the dishes, your dishes, on the table in front of him. He's so absorbed in them that he doesn't seem to notice you. The man doesn't move. As you walk around to get a better look, you can see that he's quite handsome, and still entirely uninterested in speaking to you.
Excuse me?
The man's head swivels to look at you quite suddenly.
Yes? Keep away from the dishes. They are priceless.
Okay, let's not do that, please. Thank you. Sorry, I forgot my phone was on vibrate, not silence. Finally, someone who understands the value of dishware.
Yes. More precious than gold. More valuable than money. More important than world peace.
Oh, really?
I am Daisuke. Daisuke Dishware.
So, classic Japanese sandals, the rest of the toga here being the various dishes and silverware. In the middle, I can't quite make that out. But other than that, it looks like this is a kimono with various coffee cups, other dishes, and other silverware, and putting back the hair in a bun in a teacup. Nice.
And you are interrupting inventory.
Inventory?
Yes. Once a week, I take inventory of the dishes. If one is cracked or chipped, I repair it. If one is beyond repair, I retire it. And when new dishes arrive, I add them to the collection.
That's admirable.
Your praise is not required, but I thank you. Now please, leave me to finish my work.
You decide not to bother him any further, but just as you're walking away...
Look out!
Your foot catches on a strange bulge in the flooring, and before you know it, you're going down. Hard. But you don't hit the floor. You hit hard muscle instead. Daisuke has heroically put himself between you and the dishes. You're now face to face, and chest to chest, on the ground.
Horn and candles, happy Saturday.
Forget about me. Are the dishes all right? Good.
You climb to your feet, surveying the table. No damage that you can see.
Did a dish break?
Thankfully, no. But it seems I have chipped.
What does that mean?
I must repair myself, lest my injuries become worse. Please leave now, before you do any more damage.
Sure, I can help.
Yes. Your concern is appreciated, but ultimately useless. Leave me now.
Okay, there's that. See, gotta have... Let's see, we get 2 more. Who do we want to spend? Ooh. Can we? Yes. Do this one.
Davey! Davey! Come on, Davey. What'd you get off to now? Davey? I hope he's all right.
What's going on?
Oh, hey! I'm sorry, I didn't even see you. I hope you haven't been here too long. I'm Mateo. Mateo Manta. Oh, blanket.
Comforter, quilt, like a throw blanket. Okay.
I've just been so focused on finding Davey. This is the second time he's wandered off this week. I'm starting to get really worried.
Who is Davey?
Davey's one of my rescues, a young knit bull that I found trapped in the office a few months ago. You wouldn't happen to have seen him around, would you?
What does he look like?
He's about an inch tall, hand-dyed, fingering weight, even though he acts like he's worsted, and it's always getting him into trouble. I just keep thinking about him all tangled up somewhere again, trapped and alone. He was in pretty rough shape when I found him the first time. No telling how long he'd been there. He was so frayed I wasn't sure if I'd be able to put him back together.
horrible. Who would do something like
It's
that?
hard to say. He might have just gotten lost or left behind. But there are certainly things out there who think it's funny to pull on a tasselhound string, you know? And they do go missing all the time. Unfortunately, it's pretty easy to get away with it. Whatever happened, he hung in there. After a few weeks, he bounced right back and was running around with the rest of the tasselhounds.
That he keeps going missing?
Yeah, it's become a pretty regular thing with him. He gets on great with the other tasselhounds, and he seems pretty trusting despite what he's been through. But for some reason, he just wanders off whenever you're not looking. It's almost like he waits until I've got my threads full with something else, and then he disappears for a few days.
A small creature that looks rather like a black cat rubs up against Mateo's leg, meowing for his attention.
Oh, no kitty.
Speaking of handfuls... Oh, don't worry, Sprite. It's not your fault Davy ran off, I promise. He'll be back soon, okay?
He bends down to pick up the small creature.
It was a little friend.
Oh, this is Sprite, one of the first inanimals I ever rescued. Yeah, sweet girl. Been together a long time now, huh? Long enough for you to know better than to go messing with Curtin Rod.
I am reminded of a very horrible, not safe for internet joke.
Oh, really? I guess the bottom of those curtains just tore themselves up then, huh?
Yeah, keep playing innocent. We're definitely buying it.
She'll get you every time. I mean, who can stay mad at that little face?
Belong to her now.
You're in good company.
Can I pet her?
American court hares are pretty affectionate, but she's a little, well, picky. If you want to try to pet her, just hold your hand out and let her sniff you. If she headbutts you, then you're safe. If she just stares at you, though...
I'm willing to take a chance.
All right, go ahead.
You hold out your hand to Sprite, waiting with bated breath for her reaction.
Boy, it's okay, sweetheart. I've got you. Sorry. Better luck next time. You, should probably step back a little bit just to be safe. Well, I'll be hearing about it from Curtin Rod later once they notice the bottom of the curtains are ripped, I'm sure. Honestly, I think she's just acting out because she's upset about Davy. I was really hoping I'd be able to find him before it got too late. There's still a few more places I haven't checked, but I need to get back to the rescue. Things can really start to, unravel if I stay away for too long.
Anything I can do to help?
Oh, that's kind of you to offer, but I'll figure something out. I'm sure you've got other things to worry about.
I want to help.
Are you sure? Davy's my responsibility. It's my fault he's missing. I really should have been watching him more closely.
Gotta lighten up on yourself.
The inanimals depend on me. I can't afford to be careless. It just doesn't feel right, asking someone else to fix my mistake.
Not very good at accepting help, are you?
Guilty. I guess I'm just used to being the one helping, not the other way around. And I can't be in both places at once. Alright, if you're really up for it, I do have something you could do. I put together some information on Davy to give to Phoenicia, just in case he didn't come back tonight. I was going to ask her if she'd make a post on Facebook about him and get the word out. But I haven't had a chance to talk to her yet since I was chasing down this little troublemaker instead. Do you think you could talk to her for me? I can give you the packet I made. It's got everything she'll need.
Yep.
Really? Me too! Obviously. Betty keeps joking that I'm going to run out of space for them all.
Got a big heart.
I don't know about all that. I'm nothing special. It's just the right thing to do. When something needs help, well, you don't give up on it. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk your ear off there. Once I get started talking about them, it's hard to stop. If you're interested, you could always come by the rescue later and we could talk more.
I love that.
Great. Anyway, thanks for offering to help.
Okay, what do I got? I got one more, right? One more. Let's see what we got. You know what? Stop curtain right here.
A charming, well-dressed duo stand with their backs to you, peering through the curtains and pointing at something outside that you can't see. They seem quite absorbed in their own conversation.
Look over there. Look at that. Across the street.
What are we looking at?
What do you see, Rod?
I see a dog. I see a car that could use a wash.
Hey, guys.
One of them turns to you, holding up a finger before turning back to his friend.
Hi, 1 second. Now, why in the world do you think I would care a single thread about an unwashed car?
I don't know what you want from life, Kurt.
The shoes, my dude. The shoes.
Oh, you were looking at the neighbor's shoes. Those are nice.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Why is one of the options, bruh?
Hold on. Those are way better than those shoes we saw last week.
Ain't that the truth? Only time I wish Wendelin would have fogged up.
Those kicks could have kicked rocks.
Hello.
What was that about?
Rod, don't be so rude.
I'm just giving what I was receiving.
You'll have to excuse Rod. His tact leaves a lot to be desired.
There you go, talking about me like I'm not here.
Nah, I'm talking about you so you can hear. There's a difference.
See, that's why your seams are unfinished.
My seams are unfinished? My seams are unfinished? Keep talking. See what happens.
You ain't gonna do nothing. You love me too much.
Yeah, okay. Don't say that too loud. Everyone else might start believing it.
You two okay?
Kurt and I have been together forever.
Yo, what up?
Okay, so what do we got? Yeah, no, you're looking at a couple of curtains now. I find it funny because you have the top half of one matching the bottom half of the other. You've got a set of drapes coming off of one guy's arms, and then the other one is being tied back off to one side. Bangles for hoops. Okay. Ooh, see, we're getting near the end here.
But not my brother.
If we were related, you might actually be polished.
We both know you wouldn't look good unless you were next to me.
Who told you that lie? Say, who do you think looks better? Me or this delusional drape I call my friend?
You know what you...
Yo, what? Nah, I claim bias.
You don't even know what that means.
You asked the question, so they sided with you. Bias.
Okay, so you do know what the word means.
You guys don't seem like friends at all.
Why is that? Because we pull each other's threads?
What good is a platonic life partner if you can't clown on them every now and then?
And with a face like his, he makes it easy.
Oh. Well, at least my attitude ain't stank like yours.
I gotta figure
my
out these voice
attitude
actors.
is great.
He's too
Man, if your personality had a scent, it would be mothballs with mildew.
Okay, that was a good one.
Burn. Smell like
Whoa,
mold.
okay there. Calm down.
He's being shady, not mean.
What's the difference?
Being shady isn't always a bad thing.
Oh, to the contrary. I'm shady all the time to Kurt. Why? Because I love him.
Oh, so it's like love language.
I guess you could say that. Yeah.
But we have rules.
Oh yeah. You must throw shade appropriately.
Which is now even funnier, consider the fact that they are called curtain rod, and therefore they would provide shade from the sun. That's even funny. I mean, rules.
There are 5 rules to throwing shade. First off, you have to know the person.
Sure, you can be shady to folks you don't know, but that is just me.
Wait, we made fun of the new mail carrier just the other day.
That's because they were wearing that uniform with open-toed sandals. With socks.
Oh yeah, they asked for that one.
This rule is one of those, do as we say, not as we do things.
Unless we ask you to do it with us, at which point, you better come correct.
Which brings us to rule number 2.
If the roast ain't hot, you're toast.
The shade is all about the laugh at the end. Maybe even a strong guffaw.
A guffaw? Are you a cartoon dog person? Cause if not, I best not hear a single guffaw out of you, Rod.
Keep your aim true.
Never bring in secondary parties. Others shouldn't be collateral damage because you decided to mix patterns and it turned out unfortunate.
I tried to throw shade on Kurt's mom once.
Mrs. Chavon has never done anything and she will not be brought into this foolishness.
Okay. Rule 4.
Read their body language as you read them down.
Everyone has their line and their limit. Don't be so caught up in the goofs that you step on that line.
It's easy to be on a roll and run right over your friend.
Which is why rule number 1 is important. If you don't know them, you don't know what might actually make them upset.
Right, like I don't talk about Rod's crush on the blinds at the last house.
Dude, not cool.
Sorry, I was just giving an example.
Really thought this out.
It's an art form.
And there is one rule that you absolutely cannot break.
Oh, yeah. The final rule.
Rule 5 is...
If someone you know starts throwing shade on your friend...
You better prepare for war.
It is your duty to fire back.
Okay.
Verbal warfare has begun. Do what you gotta do.
And yeah, those are the rules of shade. You got them all?
All 5 locked in.
Okay, confident. I like that in a person.
If they breathe, Kurt likes them.
You act like you're the one to talk. The tree outside sways, and you think it's flirting with you.
How can you not be charmed? Have you seen those branches?
And the grass is playing hard to get.
All right, now calm down.
They said the grass.
The
grass, Rod!
Oh, you can guffaw, but I can't?
Okay. Fair. But damn, they got you.
You right. That was a good one. You catch on quick.
Yo, Rod, that fashion student is getting off the bus.
Ooh, what are they wearing?
I'm not sure, but it is fly as hell.
We've got some people watching to do. Swing on by soon. But come holler at us at different places. Each window has a new thing to throw shade on.
Variety is the spice of life, baby. Bring your jokes. We like to keep it lively here.
Okay. We are out. We're going to go upstairs, but before we hit the bed, we are going to do a little tab escape, hit the data decks, sort by new. So, table is Steve Blum. And there are 8 tables in the house. Okay, cool. Gotta find them all. Got Mateo, Ben Pamaceda. Okay. We have Luke Nukem, Travis William. He keeps on. Ain't that okay? We got Miranda. Oh, Miranda's Christina V. Oh my God. Okay. Like that. Daisuke. Oh, interesting. It's just Daisuke Tsuji. Okay. We got Rainey being Chanel Randall. Scandalabra is Ray Chase. Interesting. And we have Harper being Laura Bailey. Nice. Cool. So, ooh, hello. There was a rumor. Or, no, Skylar. Hello. We'll do that another day. We'll do that another stream. We okay. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and call it there for me. And let us go and raid into our buddy Cloud. He is one of the very few that is available during this time as far as being available on a Saturday here. I got that name right. Yeah, I did. Nice. So we're gonna go say hi over to our buddy Cloud, and I appreciate everyone that came in, everyone that lurked, everyone that chatted. I got 2 read messages here going for you. If you happen to have a subscription, you may use the second one. If not, go ahead and use that first one. Go ahead and get those things copied. I do plan on being live next weekend as well before going off on my little trip. I will not mention what that is for right now, but yeah, no, I do plan on doing this again next week. I don't know if we'll be doing date everything, if we'll be doing something different. If we do date everything, that's fine too, but we'll find out next week. I appreciate everyone who came in, and yeah, no, so go ahead and get those ring messages copied, and I will see you guys over there. Have a good one.